If the Dungeon Master rolled an 8, the players come across a cave in the sewer wall. This cave has been dug to be used as a prison, as it holds 5 smaller separate caves in it that work as individual jail cells. Each one of these jail cells has as its door a set of curtains made up of black magic chains. These chains block the view to the inside as well as out, and when touched they cause 2d10 psychic damage as well as 3 whole levels of exhaustion. At the back end of this prison there is a wide door that is blocked. It's not locked, but blocked. On the other side there is a shambling mound clinging to the door with all its strength, trying to get to the moist and damp air of the sewers. If the players wish to push this door open, they are going to have to make a DC 15 athletics check, but once it's open they can face the shambling mound and investigate the corridor further. This corridor leads to a set of stairs that ultimately leads to the outside of the palace. They will exit through the palace's skull face's nostril, which you can see on the dungeon room map 10. If they entered through this location originally into the Flesh Foundry and they wander into the maze of the sewers, flip this room's place with the original staircase leading up into the Flesh Foundry proper, so that you can actually roll to get out of this place through that way. In this prison there are a couple of creatures present. Firstly, there is a zombie with a spear who's poking the spear through a set of chains at a prisoner. The second creature is the prisoner inside, who is begging and pleading for mercy in common. This is something that is going to stick out to the players, as this is the first creature in the entire dungeon thus far who is speaking common, and he is pleading in a way that sounds very proper, very aristocratic, and very sympathetic. It sounds like someone who is genuinely in danger and who is genuinely suffering and has been for a long time. If the players cast a Dispel magic on the chains, they will crumble into dust, but they can also use a pole arm to simply push the chains aside, though they are quite heavy. Inside there is a nobleman. His name is Lord Hubert Cumberdale, and he is a fancy and prim and proper nobleman who is wearing silks and frills and all the like, while also wearing a breastplate that has a kind of a spiral art design on it. The only strange thing about his appearance really is that from the neck up he is a snail. Yes, he is completely he doesn't realize this or realize that it's in any kind of way strange. He has simply been here long enough to where his mind has been altered by this place, and his mind has altered his actual appearance. Hubert Cumberdale is sadly quite insane, but in a very productive kind of way. He simply believes that he is a exotic and proper nobleman from a land far beyond, where fairy tale-like princes and princesses rule, and chivalrous noble knights of honor and valor defend the realm against dragons and the like. And he has simply fallen into this place by some nightmarish occurrence that he has trouble remembering. He has trouble remembering pretty much anything that isn't a fabrication, a complete fiction made up by his own mind, though he believes it thoroughly, so he is not lying. He wishes to join the players quite desperately. He wishes to get out of here. He wishes to be in the company of caring and moral individuals, as he would put it, and he is a quite formidable companion to add to the party. He has the stats of a veteran from the basic rules, and he on top of that has an armor class of 20. And on top of that, he also has a special ability having to do with his snail nature. He has a passive version of the freedom of movement spell. He has that passively, and if he goes and hugs one of the players, and he is a hugger, he is going to bestow that ability onto them temporarily as well. So no webbing of any sort is going to be sticking onto the players should they wish to investigate places that have been obstructed by webbing.